Aye.
Councilman Malcolm,
Aye.
Councilwoman Brockert,
Aye.
Councilman Hopkins,
Aye.
Councilwoman Gordon,
Aye.
Councilman Gendrich, Councilman Freilich.
Aye.
The resolution is adopted. All right, 11E sets another public hearing. The City Council recently completed the budget review process for the fiscal year 2021-2022 budget. As part of that review, revised estimate revenue and expenditure amounts for the current year we're in, 2020-2021, were also reviewed by the City Council. Each year, these revised estimate amounts become amendment number 1 to the current year budget. Prior to the adoption of a budget amendment, a public hearing is required. The attached resolution will set a public hearing for March 18, 2021 at 7 p.m. concerning amendment number 1 to the 2020-2021 city budget. The City Council will be meeting electronically via GoToMeeting due to the COVID-19 pandemic. At this electronic meeting, the public can comment on the proposed amendment number 1 to fiscal year 2020-2021 budget. Electronic access information to the council meeting and public hearing is included in the public hearing notice, and the posted agenda for the meeting is on the city's website at muscatineiowa.gov. Do I have a motion to adopt this resolution and set this public hearing as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor. Freilich.
Second, please.
Second. Brackett.
We have a motion by Councilman Freilich with a second by Councilman Brackett. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilman Brackett, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Malcolm,
Aye.
Councilwoman Brockert,
Aye.
Councilman Hopkins,
Aye.
Councilwoman Gordon,
Aye.
Councilman Gendrich, Councilman Freilich.
Aye.
The resolution is adopted and the public hearing is set. And we will continue on. We're on 11F, which also sets a public hearing. The City of Muscatine Transit applies annually for state and federal transit funds through a consolidated funding application. A public hearing is required as part of the application. Public hearing will be set for April 15th of 2021. Do I have a motion to adopt this resolution as submitted?
So move, Gordon.
Second,
Second,
please.
Malcolm.
We have a motion by Councilman Gordon with a second by Councilman Malcolm. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilman Freilich, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Gendrich, Councilwoman Gordon,
Aye.
Councilman Hopkins,
Aye.
Councilwoman Brockert,
Aye.
Councilman Malcolm,
Aye.
Councilman Brackett.
Aye.
The resolution is adopted. And we'll move to 11G, which is awarding a contract. City of Muscatine Public Works Department has compiled a list of alleys to be overlaid with hot mix asphalt during fiscal year 2020-2021. The bids were received on February 23rd of 2021 at 10 a.m. and have been tabulated. Manats was the lowest responsible bidder with a bid of $168,909.25. Funds for this project are available in the roadway maintenance budget. Do I have a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved,
So moved.
Hopkins.
We have a motion by Councilman Hopkins with a second by, who was the other person?
Yeah, can you hear me now, Mayor? This second by Gendrich.
Yes, I can hear you now. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilman Freilich, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Gendrich,
Aye.
Councilwoman Gordon,
Aye.
Councilman Hopkins,
Aye.
Councilwoman Brockert,
Aye.
Councilman Malcolm,
Aye.
and Councilman Brackett.
Aye.
The resolution is adopted, and we're back to 6 ayes, Cinda. And we'll move on to 11H. Pardon me?
Aye.
7, you mean?
Seven. The City of Muscatine Public Works has compiled a list of streets to be overlaid with hot mix asphalt during fiscal year 2020-2021. Bids were received on February 23rd of 2021 at 10 a.m. and have been tabulated, and the bid tab was attached as well as all the supporting documents. Bids were received, and Manats was the apparent low responsible bidder with a bid of $528,450. Funds for this project are available in the roadway maintenance budget. Do I have a motion to adopt this resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Second.
Second Gordon.
We have a motion by Councilman Brackett with a second by Councilman Gordon. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilman Freilich, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Gendrich?
Aye.
Councilman Gordon?
Aye.
Councilman Hopkins?
Aye.
Councilman Brocker?
Aye.
Councilman Malcolm?
Aye.
And Councilman Brackett.
Aye.
The resolution is adopted with all ayes. And we'll move to 11I, which is another contract. The City of Muscatine Public Works Department has compiled a list of streets to be full depth concrete patched during fiscal year 2020-2021. The bids were received on February 23rd of 2021 and have been tabulated. All American Concrete was the apparent low responsible bidder with a bid of $443,925. Funds for this project are available in the roadway maintenance budget. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved
So
Gordon.
moved, Your Honor.
We have a motion by Councilman Gordon with a second by Councilman Brackett. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilman Freilich, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Gendrich?
Aye.
Councilman Gordon?
Aye.
Councilman Hopkins?
Aye.
Councilman Brocker?
Aye.
Councilman Malcolm?
Aye.
Councilman Brackett?
Aye.
The resolution is adopted with all ayes. And we'll move to 11J, which sets another public hearing. We've got a lot of those going tonight. At the February 18th meeting, City Council tabled the approval of the development agreement with JNB Family One and the Ailes Foundation for the development of 42 rental housing units on Steamboat Way. A public hearing will be held before City Council considers approval of the development agreement. The proposed date for the hearing is March 18th of 2021. The reason that we are holding another public hearing, in case you noticed that we already did one before on this issue, is because there was an error in publication on the first hearing. We accidentally published the notice for the Grandview Lofts hearing twice instead of once for the Grandview Lofts and once for this one. So we're having another public hearing to make sure that we give everybody an opportunity. Do I have a motion to adopt this resolution and set this public hearing as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
So moved, Gendrich.
We have a motion by Councilman Brackett with the second by Councilman Gendrich. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilman Freilich, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Gendrich?
Aye.
Councilman Gordon?
Aye.
Councilman Hopkins?
Aye.
Councilman Brocker?
Aye.
Councilman Malcolm?
Aye.
And Councilman Brackett.
Aye.
The resolution is adopted with all ayes, and we'll move to 11K, which is a request to approve consultant agreements. Public Works requests that we enter into contracts with Koala Consulting and Steve Dalby for construction-related consulting services for the remainder of calendar year 2021. A recent city financial audit recommended that City Council approve annually all contracts and pay rates with consultants that provide engineering services on various construction projects. In an effort to follow up on this recommendation, staff prepared contract agreements with a review by the contractors for City Council consideration and approval. The pay rates outlined within each agreement are the same as the current pay rates. Public Works plans to transition away from having the majority of these services provided by consultants and instead utilizing city staff, provided that such staff are funded in the fiscal year 2021-2022 approved budget. Do I have a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Gordon.
Second, please.
Second,
Brackett.
Hopkins.
We have a motion by Councilman Gordon with a second by Councilman Hopkins. Is there any discussion?
Mayor, I've got a question.
Go ahead.
Councilman Gendrich, unless I missed something in the agreement, I don't see any parameters on the number of hours that the contracted workers are limited to, or constraints on that and so forth. Is there any input on that from Pat about limitations on hours billed?
Well, I think we have Brian Steinman on the call. Brian, can you speak to that for us, please?
Yes, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so we do not have an hour limit set, primarily because they work whenever the contractor works. We don't have a known number for that. What they try to do is whenever the contractor is working, they're there doing their observations. During the construction season, it'll average typically 8 to 10 hours a day. When the construction season winds down over the winter time, those hours are greatly reduced. But we have not set a maximum or a minimum number of hours. And really what this contract is doing is trying to get us through the point where we can get our in-house staff up to speed and taking off on their own. So this will just be for this 1 year, I think, and then we'll have to reevaluate next year if we want to continue these contracts or not.
Does that answer your question, John?
Well, yeah, and of course, I guess it's just assumed that the oversight for these hours is taken care of by yourself and Pat or other staff, or?
That's correct. Pat Lynch, city engineer, is these guys report directly to Pat, so he manages their day-to-day schedules, weekly schedules, and they report to him. So yes, he has the oversight, then I oversee Pat.
Okay, thank you, Brian.
You're welcome.
Brian, just for clarification, will you speak to the last sentence, which says that we had talked about Public Works transitioning away from using these hired contractors and instead using our own staff for that, provided that the staff are funded in the fiscal year 21-22 budget, which is going to be starting July 1 and will be voted on in 2 weeks. Can you speak to whether or not that was included in the budget?
We did include a position, an engineering position in the 21-20 or 22 budget that you'll be approving. So that will greatly assist us in providing these services in-house. Does that answer your question?
So basically that last sentence of this then, provided that the staff are funded as long as the budget passes in 2 weeks, then that answers the question to this last sentence.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyone else? Councilman Freilich, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Gendrich?
Aye.
Councilwoman Gordon?
Aye.
Councilman Hopkins?
Aye.
Councilman Brockert?
Aye.
Councilman Malcolm?
Aye.
Councilman Brackett?
Aye.
The resolution is adopted with all ayes. And we'll move to 11L, which approves an amendment extension. Public Works staff requests the approval of a 1-year extension to the current agreement with Republic Service of Bettendorf, Iowa for the collection and disposal of residential curbside recycling. This extension will also amend the contract language to include Republic Services providing a cardboard and single stream recycling drop-off area at the City of Muscatine transfer station for Muscatine residents, while keeping the monthly curbside recycling rate at $3.86 per household. Is there a motion to approve this request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor. Councilman Brackett.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councilman Brackett with a second by Councilman Gendrich. Is there any discussion?
I
Mayor, I
just
would
wanted
like-
to thank David for getting this the recycling center or the recycling station there at the transfer station. I know a lot of people had been looking for better access to recycled cardboard and such outside of their recycle bins, and I'll take advantage of it myself once it's up and available. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Councilman Gendrich, did you have a comment?
Similar to what Kelsey's saying, I know that Dave and Brian and Carol and Nancy have had a lot of conversations about this issue, I think, and to enhance our citizens' service with the same cost and improved service and so forth with the transfer station option there. I compliment them for that.
Thank you. Anyone else? Councilman Brackett, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Malcolm,
Aye.
Councilwoman Brockert,
Aye.
Councilman Hopkins,
Aye.
Councilwoman Gordon,
Aye.
Councilman Gendrich,
Aye.
Councilman Freilich.
Aye.
The resolution is adopted with all ayes, and we'll move to 11M, which is a purchase order request. Staff recommends the approval of a purchase order in the amount of $10,720 to DJ Gongol of Cummings, Iowa, for the purchase of 2 pumps to be used for the leachate collection system at the Muscatine County landfill. DJ Gongol and Associates was the lowest responsive bidder. $10,000 has been budgeted in the current fiscal year to purchase the pumps. These funds are available in the landfill operating budget. The remaining $720 can be absorbed in the landfill operating budget. So they're both coming out of the budget, but this is just kind of explains that $10,000 was budgeted and there's leftover in there that the 720 will come out of. Is there a motion to approve this request as submitted?
So moved, Gordon.
Second.
Second.
Gendrich.
We have a motion by Councilman Gordon with a second by Councilman Gendrich. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilman Freilich, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Gendrich,
Aye.
Councilman Gordon,
Aye.
Councilman Hopkins,
Aye.
Councilman Brockert,
Aye.
Councilman Malcolm,
Aye.
Councilman Brackett.
Aye.
The request is approved. We'll move to 11N, which approves an agreement. Staff requests approval of an agreement with Hy-Vee Food Store for concession operations at Kentstein Park, the soccer complex, and the aquatic center for a period of 5 years with annual reviews and adjustments as mutually agreed upon between the city and Hy-Vee. Staff solicited bids for 30 potential vendors, and Hy-Vee was the only responsive bidder. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved,
Your Honor.
Hopkins.
Freilich.
We have a motion by Councilman Hopkins with the second by Councilman Freilich. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilman Brackett, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Malcolm,
Aye.
Councilwoman Brockert,
Aye.
Councilman Hopkins,
Aye.
Councilwoman Gordon,
Aye.
Councilman Gendrich, Councilman Gendrich, back to 6. Councilman Freilich,
Aye.
the request is approved. We'll count 6 ayes. And we'll move on to 11O, which is another purchase order request. Staff requests approval of a purchase order in the amount of $12,000 to Alliant Energy for the installation of gas service to the newly constructed hangars at the Muscatine Municipal Airport. Such service was anticipated by both parties when lease agreements for the hangars were executed. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Brockert.
Malcolm,
Second.
second.
Who seconded that?
I see it there, and I think Councilwoman Gordon as well, so pick one.
I have Councilwoman Brockert and Councilman Malcolm for a second.
Thank you.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilman Freilich, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Gendrich?
Aye.
Councilwoman Gordon?
Aye.
Councilman Brockert?
Aye.
Councilman Hopkins?
Aye.
Councilman Brackett?
Aye.
Councilman Malcolm?
Aye.
The request is approved with all ayes. We'll move to 11P, another purchase order. The Water Resource and Recovery Facility staff have received 2 quotes for the purchase and installation of 2 new pumps and control panels at the Magnolia Lift Station. The station's one existing pump needs a backup to maintain continuous operation and an alarm system to notify staff when there's an issue. Iowa Pump Works was the lowest bid of $15,497.97. There's $25,000 budgeted for this project. Do I have a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
I'll move Gordon.
We have a motion by Councilman Brackett with a second by Councilwoman Gordon. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilman Freilich, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Gendrich?
Aye.
Councilwoman Gordon?
Aye.
Councilman Hopkins?
Aye.
Councilman Brockert?
Aye.
Councilman Malcolm?
Aye.
And Councilman Brackett.
Aye.
Request is approved with all ayes. And we will move to 11Q, which regards a contract. Since the Grandview Avenue reconstruction project includes funding from the Iowa Department of Transportation, their processes must be followed for construction, project management, and inspection. Due to staffing changes and current workload, the city requested a proposal from Bolton and Menk to assist the construction phase services. The contract with Bolton and Menk will be on an hourly basis with a not to exceed total of $495,841. This contract will be for the duration of the entire project and includes assistance with Appia, which I found out is like an app that they need to use, Doc Express, which is a signing process, and the Iowa Department of Transportation audit at the end of the project. The cost for construction phase services was included in the original budget for this project. The proposal amount of $495,841 is approximately 4.9% of the engineer's opinion of probable construction cost of $10,100, or $10,100,000, excuse me. According to the Iowa Department of Transportation's local public agency guide on securing consultant assistance with design and construction, the typical percentage of total construction cost for construction phase services falls in the 12 to 15% range. Do we have a motion to approve the request as submitted?
I'll move Brockert.
Second,
Please.
Brackett.
We have a motion by Councilwoman Brockert with a second by Councilman Brackett. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilman Freilich, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Gendrich?
Aye.
Councilwoman Gordon?
Aye.
Councilman Hopkins?
Aye.
Councilwoman Brockert?
Aye.
Councilman Malcolm?
Aye.
And Councilman Brackett.
Aye.
The request is approved with all ayes. And we will move on down. That was the end of our action items. We will move on down to communications from our council. Councilman Freilich, do you have anything tonight?
Did you ask me, Mayor? I missed it. Didn't come across.
Yes, I asked you.
Yes, I just wanted to say, thanks to Brian to get that hot box out and get some of these potholes in. I see him working every day out in the streets and I'm glad to see it happening. Thanks, Brian.
Very good. Councilman Gendrich, did you have anything tonight?
Council for allowing us to purchase that. We are pleading for good use.
Was that's Brian talking?
It was.
That was Brian, I think. Have I got the mic, Mayor?
Say thank you to the council for allowing us to purchase that piece of equipment so that we could use it, put it to good use. So it's working out very well for us. We're very appreciative to have it.
Very good, thank you. Yes, John, it's your turn.
Okay, I had a nice compliment today from a couple of people. Attended the art center, the children's play area, and all the quilts and all the other things going on at the art center. And wanted to pass that along. That it's great we have Melanie and her staff doing all that great work for our citizens. So wanted to pass that along.
Thank you. Councilwoman Gordon.
Nothing tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
Councilman Hopkins.
Nothing tonight, ma'am.
Councilwoman Brockert.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Councilman Malcolm.
Yes, Your Honor, just one little thing that we've been talking about for a while. We're still working on this flag for the soccer field. My understanding, we're about $600 still short. So I need 600 people to show up with $1 bill and leave it in the finance office. Or you can put it in an envelope and leave it for me at the YMCA. I'm normally there every morning going to the gym, swimming or whatever. We need to get this $600 done so they can start fixing that up for us because it's almost soccer season and everybody's getting ready to play. And I want the world to see us because I'd like to ask the people from NASA to take a picture of that soccer field from the space station and send us a copy of the picture. I mean, so we just need $600 to get to the finish line. And I need everybody's help. That's it, Your Honor.
Thank you. Councilman Brackett.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor. Thank you.
Linda, back from sunny Florida. Nothing?
Nothing for me.
Okay. And Carol, City Administrator.
Nothing for me tonight, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. I just had a couple of quick things. First of all, I would like to share and thank Senior Resources. We all know that a lot of our seniors are having trouble navigating the vaccination process, which is a little bit clunky for people to figure out how to get access to their vaccination now that it's that when they're in that correct tier. And Senior Resources has raised their hand and stepped forward and said, we will be that link for seniors. So if you have questions about how to access getting the vaccine or how to sign up, how to go online and sign up on some of the waiting lists, you can call Senior Resources 263-7292 and they will help you through that process. And I thank them for that service. I know there are a lot of seniors who are really utilizing that. They've just been doing it for a couple of days and already they've had a lot of people reaching out to them for help. So thank you to them. And then secondly, I just wanted to share that the mayor's, our city show is going to be restarting next Thursday. Our guest will be the Chamber of Commerce Director, Eric Reed, or Eric, I'm sorry. Eric is going to be our first guest. I'm having a brain freeze there on your last name, Eric. I've been
Eric
talking so
Reeder.
much today. Eric Reeder. I had the first half. Thank you. I hope he's not watching. And so he's going to be our first guest and we'll go from there. So I look forward to spending time back visiting with people in the community and sharing all the wonderful things that we have going on here in our city with everyone. Thank you, everyone. Hearing nothing else, I did see a thank you from Parks and Rec for the Arbor Day proclamation, and we look forward to seeing some of those trees in collaboration with some of those partners. So that's going to be a great resource for all of us. Thank you all and have a wonderful evening, and we will see you here next week for our in-depth meeting. Carol, do you mind letting us know what we have coming up next week? Do you remember? I don't mean to put you on the spot.
Well, I know of one thing. We have the bird. We're going to bring the discussion of electronic scooters back.
Oh, that's
you'll
right.
recall that one vendor, Bird, came and presented to the council a little bit about the technology they use for, like, they're called personal mobility devices, electronic scooters. And so Andrew Fangman has done some research based on some of the questions council asked, and he will be coming back next Thursday to give a presentation on that. So that's one of the key items. There may be a couple of others I'm not thinking about, but I know that's one that we'll be talking about.
Great. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll see you here next week.